Good morning, fight fans. Let's get into some news that took place over the last 24 hours. Here we go. Joaquin Buckley wants Jack Della Maddalena next. He doesn't think that Islam Makhachev should get the shot. I'll read you his quote. You got this guy from 155 coming up, thinking he gonna take my spot. The JDM versus Islam fight is not a massive fight to make. If Islam does beat JDM, he's not going to stay there. He's going to retire because he knows he's not a natural 170-pound fighter. Especially with myself, he's definitely going to run from a person like me. That's Joaquin Buckley to the UFC lightweight champion, current Islam Makhachev. He says he's going to run from Buckley says he's going to run. Wow. Do you really think Islam Makhachev will run from Buckley? If Islam wins the title and Buckley's the number one contender, do you think Islam will run, or do you think he'll fight the guy? Drop a comment. Chael Sonnen had something very interesting to say yesterday. I'll read it to you. Just a quote. This is from Chael P. Sonnen, the American gangster, the only one, Chael P. Sean O'Malley is the sport's biggest star, and he does not have a championship. And behind him is Alex Pereira, who's got the same thing in common. He doesn't have the belt anymore. Is Sean O'Malley and Alex Pereira the biggest stars in the UFC right now? 2025, June? Who's the biggest star in the UFC? Why don't you drop a comment and give me the top 2 biggest stars in the UFC right now? Check the comments later. I'm going to tell you who I think it is. Some more JDM news. Jack Della Maddalena via his Instagram page. I love this company and everything it stands for. It has brought me joy since I was 12. If you don't like the contract, don't sign it. If the bottom guys get paid as much as the top guys, there would be no incentive to get to the top. UFC welterweight champ Jack Della Maddalena is defending the UFC and fighter pay. Do you agree with this point? Drop a comment. Here's some Merab Devalishi. I always say it wrong, but Merab Devalishi. Here's some Merab news. Merab is down for a champ-champ matchup against Alexandra Pantoja. Here's what he had to say. I respect Pantoja. Pantoja will be a tough opponent for me. If Pantoja wants this, and if the UFC wants this, I have no problem with that. Who do you think would win the champ versus champ fight? Merab or Pantoja? Drop a comment. Let's talk about it. That's pretty much it for the news for today, guys. A little bit of Patchy Mix real quick. Patchy Mix had this to say after his loss, and to be honest with you, he got slammed on Twitter and all social media for his performance. I'm neutral on this. I say give him another shot and see what happens. But here's what he had to say. He was defending himself yesterday. Took the fight on 3 weeks' notice. It's against a guy who's on an 8-fight win streak in the UFC. I don't hang my head. Most of you men that think you could give an honest assessment could never relate to me, especially these wrestlers. That's Patchy Mix. And we'll end this on real quick on Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley had this to say. After his loss and flying home, he said, 100% I'll be back. But my question to you is, and this is a question I asked 2 days ago, where does Sean O'Malley go from here? There's really not a lot of options. I mean, I think he should start doing some big super fights. move up to 145 and take some big fights and see what happens. See how his body is at 145. Work on his wrestling. Work on his grappling. He's a young man. I believe he's 29, 30. We'll see what happens. Drop a comment. Tell me what you think we should do with, or Sean O'Malley and his coach Tim Welch should do next. Stick to 135. Move up to 145. What do you guys think? I think it's big news and something we should talk about. Well, that's it for today. Tuesday, June 10th. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, fight fans.